Okay, I want to have a look at this this Bleriot XI-2, a military version, which is a vac form and photo etch and white metal parts. So it's got the very nice engine and prop in white metal. I've cut out the vac form wings and I'm busy cleaning up parts. Although it's vac form parts, it's not like building a vac form kit because almost no plastic gets glued to other plastic. So it's almost all just individual plastic parts for gluing to the photo etch frame. Now there's quite a lot of photo etch parts which I'm going to have to be very, very careful with. This is a thicker one. This one is quite a bit thicker than the others because it's got the fuselage cross braces and a couple of other parts. I've never worked with anything that thick. And then the fuselage main pieces. Now I am keen to hear from you what is the best way to glue these bigger photo etch parts together, because I've got a feeling that super glue maybe is not the best. Now I'm not sure if soldering is better or not better. Some of the plastic parts are probably best remade out of the correct parts, bits of plastic, but I'm not sure that that's 100% correct for the aircraft. I feel like that's a bit simply represented. So some of these things won't be used. The wings very good, tailplane very good, cockpit surrounds still need to trim out the actual bits, but it's looking very good so far as a kit. And then there's a lot of rigging, of course, and there's little dots on the wings where you need to make a very tiny hole through there, and then you see the rigging lines there. So you've got control lines to the tail, and you've got wing rigging lines top and bottom. So a very, very interesting little aeroplane from 1909. Which I think is going to be a really good one. So I'm keen to hear a lot of comments on this one, how to actually approach that. I want to show you this one, which is a Ferrari 312 T3. Don't know if this is going to fit into the view. It has been started. It has been started by previous owner, but I can do a very nice build of this. Quick build. I've de-chromed the parts, de-chromed all of the chrome parts, except for one or two, so that I can spray more acceptably, not have it so bright and shiny. You know, it's a lot of parts, but it's not ridiculous. Tires will need sanding. There's a bit of work done on the cockpit, but quite acceptable. So yes, just wanted to show you that. It looks like that might be my first Formula One car that I do. Little Strike Master, again, has been started by the previous owner. Keen to do a nice little build on that. Quick build and maybe a civilian. I'm not sure what scheme I'll do on that. That little Land Rover which I was busy on, I've sprayed the parts brown as a base coat. Very, very simple little thing, but I'll make some progress on gluing some bits together and then decide if it's worth making some very meager interior detail window windows I probably need to do with this little clear piece there. Yeah, very nice little simple thing. I can't remember if it's 172 Airfix or not. And then because I had that one, and I quite liked my Land Rover ambulance, which I showed in another video, I thought I'll get this one, this Italeri Land Rover, which I might just do in that scheme exactly. But this is very, very nice and detailed. 135th, very nice load of detail there. You know, not quite as much as a bigger 135th vehicle, but actually surprisingly a lot of parts. Not an engine, you don't build the engine, but so in opposition to that small Land Rover, this has got everything. This will make a really beautiful vehicle. Really impressed with that one. This Avenger Airfix, which I have assembled nicely and done a base coat on. I did sanding on that piece because it was absolutely awful. And I can't remember exactly. I might just do that with a bit of future or floor acrylic coating to get it bright again, or at least as bright as what it's going to be. But with this one, I will be doing that method where whatever scheme I then choose to spray over, I'll be sanding down all this heavy rivet detail to make it a more acceptable build. So as rough and ready as it is looking at the moment, this will start taking a lot better form, even though it's a very old Airfix. And that's a little bit the same as this one, except this one has already been sanded down. So where this will start getting its next layers of paint sprayed, as opposed to this hand-painted base coat, it will... I don't think it even needs really any further sanding at all. So I am going to lose some of that effect. I'm probably not going to have much surface panel line detail left, but it'll be interesting to see how this one develops from this very rough early shape. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you in the close-up video.